Let's get it. Oh, have I been jonesing to see the Flying V? That's a Citadel, baby, because we've got a KVG. And while I've been off hiding in my own corner of the world, the Scion custom races have been evolving like gangbusters, especially the Genetron. That's a node going down, but you don't see a billion of those anymore because you can also generate energy from cores and generators. Energy management, the new Genetron byword. Better do some intros. If you've got holes in your jeans, you need patches! The opening edifice has gone down for our Keiron player. And there's some potential funny business going on for the Genetron. He's camping out at the Keiron gold and he's banking minerals. We better finish our intros. We may have lost the Argonauts, but at least we have Jason! Hold on, is he gonna see that? He did not see that. Jason missed the scout on the gold. Jason, by the way, is actually Existans. He's a guy who's been cast on this channel before. Existans is a master of many races. And it's double cheese. We've got ourselves an offensive Citadel. I've always found Citadels a little bit offensive, but this one is particularly so. I gather the idea is it lets him rush out units like a proxy gateway. We could also, in theory, get an Aegis up, which would be really cool. But not this early, yo. So Patches has the advantage of a secret gold base that's gonna go up first, but Jason might be blind countering because it looks like he's gonna rush. Patches is only just finishing up his first manufacturer now. Jason going for a second edifice. You gotta love this aggression for Keiron. Patches has scouted that empty natural. He's gonna have to know something's up. In fact, he's gonna drop a node. That's a little bit annoying. But a third edifice is going down for Jason. He's not teching, he's going for mass units. Patches needs to get the read and to react. Otherwise, this is gonna be a quick one. That Citadel's almost done. A second manufacturer goes down, that's what he wants. His first Spitfire's under construction. Oh, I think we've got some Maynarding ACRs here. They're probably headed for the gold, but will they see the Citadel on the way? No, they've redirected. Nope. He's seen it. This opening is explosive. I'm just too much out of shape for this. The first 2 volts warp in. Jason is on the attack. Even workers, Keiron with the income lead, but that is about to evaporate once that gold gets into operation. Oh, Patches with the clutch ramp block. He needed that. There's just one Spitfire to hold that ramp. And he's gonna be able to repair it. Man, ACRs are so good. Probe and SCV combined. I guess the problem for Patches is he's trapped now. How does he defend his expansion? Oh, well, the cancellation on that manufacturer tells me what could be the answer. If he can get out of his base and put pressure on that Citadel, maybe he can just keep the Keiron busy. Or if Jason doesn't figure out that it's there. Already, Genetron has an income lead. And he's gonna put down a third in his natural. That puts all kinds of pressure on Keiron to do some damage. Time is gonna be in Patch's favor. Oh, he's gonna try and sneak a couple worker kills. Nope, the Volts are gonna have something to say about that. Jason's like, hey, this is great, you stopped turtling, I can kill your units now. No upgrades for either player, the action's been too fast, too furious. Hold on now, can you have action that's fast but not furious? I guess it's possible, but could you have action that was furious but not fast? Show me the money, gold minerals, show me the money. There's our triple edifice. And the Volts are gonna feast on the natural. Will Patches sack it or will he try to save it? He's amassing Spitfires. Meanwhile, his Ninja Gold expansion has been discovered. No, he's gonna try to save it. Is he too late? No, he is not. His natural is deep in the red. But does he have enough to hold? Oh, the ACRs have come home. They've come home from the gold. They just get wrecked. Patches needed to use that moment to attack. He was a smidge too late. He lost his ACRs. Now he's gonna lose his natural. Oh, he actually got the cancel. That's good. But his economy is single base now. And Jason has a huge worker lead. He did the damage he needed to do. Oh, he's gonna go kill that gold. I don't know if I agree with that, because that means his own second is gonna be left vulnerable. But if Patches doesn't know that and turtles up at the top of his ramp, Jason just might sew up this game. Patches is getting +1 light weapons. And he's getting an outfitting station. That's got the upgrade for his Spitfires. Oh, he is pushing out. This is big for him. The Keiron offensive citadel is undefended. Jason may have committed too many volts to this. Patches with a window to get back in the game. Jason needs that worker pull. He does it. But now Patches wants that citadel. You're not paying rent to build on my property. The volts are coming back to defend. It proves me wrong. He gets back in time and he saves his base. And once again, that means it's Patches who is in big doo-doo. Because Jason expanded behind this, he got a 3rd citadel down at his natural. Patches starts up the speed upgrade for his Spitfires. He's gonna add that to the +1 attack, which is gonna finish shortly. Jason somehow senses it and starts up the speed upgrade for his volts. Here's the clash. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be concave versus convex. And we all know how that goes. The Keiron army just gets liquidated. That means his offensive expansion is completely undefended. Oh, Keiron's finishing an outlet. He's got an air transition in mind. He's still got way more workers. But make no mistake, this is gonna hurt. Wow, 23 dead volts to 7 dead Spitfires. That was a Genetron friendly engagement. And it's only gonna get worse when that +1 finishes. That air transition though, that could be a game changer. Jason needs it yesterday. Patches' game sense is on point. He knows he's got a window. He's not looking to consolidate. He's gonna push. And he's gonna hit right as his +1 kicks in. Keiron has pulsars, one of which actually has a fuse. Patches needs to group up his units. He can't have them streaming in. Good recognition. He pulls back and groups up the horde. It's a dune buggy convention. Jason wants him to waste some volleys on the citadel. No, he's gonna try to defend the choke. Oh, check out the sweet new animation on the Pulsar's weapon. Okay, that is new to me. It doesn't save them from getting obliterated, but it looked pretty cool. I sort of thought there was gonna be an air transition, but it turns out it was just fuses. Fuses are great, but something that could shoot down would be perfect right about now. Oh, there it is, there's an Aurora. Oh, great response by Patches. He goes right in there. He knows he can't defend against the Aurora, so he's just gonna kill everything he can. Which is gonna be every last worker Jason has. That's a deadly attack, and that's gonna prompt the GG. Okay, that was fun. Stick around and maybe we can talk about it. So this is one of those games where we really enjoy getting to have that bird's eye view. We see a scenario where both players jump into the game and gamble a bit with very specific early game plans. Neither player intended to just sit back and react here. On paper, Patches definitely got the worst of it. He was caught expanding, dangerously so, while his opponent was attacking. That's a clear violation of the triangle of StarCraft, and that's never good. Somehow, Patches flipped that into a win. Very impressive. With the benefit of hindsight, had Jason left his volts to guard his offensive citadel or even set up a siege outside his opponent's ramp, instead of diverting all of his forces to shut down the gold base, this might have gone better for him. That, or he misread the key fight at the 540 mark, where he needed a pullback. It looked like he could trade out, and indeed, a trade at that stage would have been perfect for Keiron, given his income superiority. To be fair, I was totally with him there. But it wasn't a trade, it was a concave beatdown. Takes a ton of experience to identify in a blink of an eye which battles can be won and which cannot. And I'm not going to pretend I'm one of those players who can, but yeah, I'm sure that's one Jason would have wanted back. He met a motorcycle gang with a certain set of skills. I mean, do give some credit to Patches here. He comes into this fight running his Spitfires on 2 separate control groups. It's not a coincidence that his units are the ones that set up the concave. It's that little extra bit of micro that can win you the game sometimes. So, this was about as cool a game as you can get with both players sitting on their tier 1 units. And special thanks to the player named you for sending me this game. Hey, I just realized I can put up a thank you graphic and it will look like it was personalized. That is both lazy and cool at the same time. I should mention that while I was away, you, aka Dairy Product, aka Magical Cookie, qualified as a StarCraft Grandmaster. Seriously, that is a rarefied air of an achievement, so I want to give him props for that. Remember, to qualify for Grandmaster, you have to balance on the head of a pin and break 6-inch boards with only Psionic Storm. So, congratulations to you, sir. Anyways, as fun as this game was, I am still rather hoping, though, to showcase a game with more of the new Scion Race changes. In particular, we need a game to show the new Keiron unit, the Ward. And you haven't lived until you've seen the Olympus in action. The Genetron now has its own equivalent of the Terran nuke. The range is completely unlimited, but you have to have line of sight to the target. In this case, I'm using a processing drone as a spotter. An 8-second delay and then 50 damage to everything in that huge radius. 100 damage if you're the primary target. And yeah, you need to move your spotter out of the way. I think we need to see that again in slow motion. I know I need to. That is going in my art collection. Beautiful stuff. That said, I need to be honest with you guys, and I expect my reliability as an uploader will remain in the toilet for the foreseeable future. I am a long way away from my days as a guy who could grind and put up regular content. Mostly, I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that there were cool things happening with the Scion Race mod. So don't start subbing or anything, I'm just having me some fun. So from my base to yours, Zugswang out.